This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Illini, Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Boilermakers will boot it away to start the game. Fielded in the end zone, it's Randolph. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Fighting Illini offense takes the field and they'll have the ball first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Ball.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourself and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
That's caught. It's Randolph. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Hurley. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
That's reeled in. It's Hodges. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Punts it out of the air. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And a nice job by the defense understanding who their go-to guy is. That's the guy they want to feature. That's the guy they want to feed with good reason. He's a great player, but a great job by the defense taking away that primary read, making sure they don't make a big play.
Pocket breaking down. He's going to run it. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Anderson with the carry. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be second and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Illinois can be aggressive here on second and short. Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. Turning it on. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. The Illini started this drive deep in their own end, but now starting to generate some momentum. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And on the first drive of the game, this defense does it again. They had 2 last week. They get another one early. This defense has been flying around, ball hawking the football.
Trying to take it back. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. What a great job they've done in Big Ten play up to this point, and you see them now feeling as if they can accomplish something big.
No doubt, Reese, and I think it's a great start to the season. Like, again, you have goals and you have midpoints to the season where you're at right now. This is where you wanted to be. You wanted to be in the mix in one of the best conferences in all of college football, and Jesse, they're doing that in the Big Ten.
Yeah, they've been able to handle the stage and handle the pressure with every win. That makes the next game that much bigger, and they've shown up on big stages on national television, and they've been able to deliver. This game, though, is the biggest yet. If they keep on the pace they're at, they're going to be playing for a Big Ten championship.
Big third down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on third down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, and you can also hand it off to him. He can go find the sticks and keep drives alive. What a weapon.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
To the ground, he's got it again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Let's talk for just a second about Purdue. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. Three-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a three-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home, and now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, third and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped. Didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Caught over the middle. It's Randolph.
Good job the defense by the quarterback on that RPO feed. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Fighting Illini with mere inches to gain on 3rd down. He'll keep it on the sneak. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Illinois now facing 3rd and forever. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Complete downfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp.
Really nice job by the defender knocking that one away in man coverage. And he knew coming into this one that he was going to get attacked and they were going to throw his way. So he's showing you right now. He is dialed in, locked in. Really nice job on that coverage.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm, but after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Looking down the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. The Boilermakers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Second and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Purdue!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Hurley. The short hands, it's Hodges. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Illinois can be aggressive here on second and short. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the shuffle. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this.
There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He unleashes a long one. And that falls incomplete as they tried to wrap up the first quarter with a bang, but the incomplete pass takes us to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And offensively, we know it's hard throwing the ball in third and long situations because the defense can play big zone coverages. They got a lot of guys with their eyes on you, so the QB had no shot there. Nobody open. Nice job not forcing it, not risking a turnover, just throwing it away.
He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Boilermakers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Give to the running back. Runs through the tackle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Now he's looking to throw it. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert it third and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Boilermakers want to pick up the tempo. Rides the back on the option to give. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
And the Boilermakers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Boilermakers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Jones. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line.
That's a great play call by the offensive coordinator because that play is essentially the extension of a sweep play. You're getting your running back an extra touch to the perimeter of the field, so now he can go to work in open space.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You're throwing incomplete on third down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
And it's right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. UConn had an impressive showing at home today, and I know the fans in stores are ready for hoops, but pay attention to what's happening on the gridiron too, people. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. To the air, it's Hurley. Gets rid of it. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Hodgins. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. The give to the back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Anderson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. Pressure coming. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Ripped off a chunk on the opening play of this drive. Now it's first down from the 48. Pulls it in. It's Jones. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
To the ground with the back. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Boilermakers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Boilermakers! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Hurley. Safe completion on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the returner will be brought down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give to the tailback. Makes it past the marker. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with a 1st down.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Wideout trying to get it in. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple 1st downs on this drive. Somebody on...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Purdue! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Out of the gun, the inside give. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Looking to throw, it's Hurley. Lost one deep down the right side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. Already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Slips one guy, now he's loose. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Illinois lining up quickly. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback moving. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. 5 wide receiver formation on 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Got his man in the middle. Makes the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Fires it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking for a man, it's Hurley. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half.
There were 2 guys on it.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Illinois has it teed up, ready to start the second half. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime. Oh, he's got some space. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Boilermakers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He leaves it with his back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
That's That's why it's so important to have success on first and second down. They're running the ball on second down. You trust your O-line to get the job done. The running back does his. And now, with the positive play, you're setting up 3rd and inches.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. From the gun, give on the inside. At the 45, on his way. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
How about the explosive play by this offense? Man, it's so nice to have guys you can hand the football off and just watch him work. Watch him do the rest, the speed, making big plays, breaking tackles. Man, is it nice to have an offense with a playmaker like that.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. After the run, now to throw. Got the back over the middle.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
To the air, it's Wells. He's got it on the run. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Really nice play call there because the defense might have been thinking on 3rd and short in the red zone. They're probably going to run the football instead. They throw it, catch them off guard, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming down.
Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
He'll bring it out. It's Randolph. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too... Turning it on! And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the gun, the running back has it. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was a... to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Lofts one high and deep. And he makes the catch inside the 25.
Well, if they're going to get back in this game, they need more plays like that. That was something that was missing in the first half. Explosive plays in the passing game, and they get one here, trailing early in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if these receivers can make more plays like that as this game goes on.
Listen, that's not going to go down as a big play, but he does a really good job turning a negative play into something positive. It's not a big gain, but it keeps you out of those negative situations that really makes you very predictable.
And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. To the air, it's Hurley. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Can't get him to the ground. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He splits the upright.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man, it's Smith. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And the defense played that one beautifully, and they'll knock him down for a loss. Lining up to convert third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill.
There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Got his man. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Boilermakers trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Randolph. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. RPO complete to open the drive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Hurley. Get it out on the screen. Quick spin on the ride. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. catch in the middle. It's Randolph. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Finds his man. It's Hodges. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Mahoney. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Fighting Illini with options here on second and short. Wants to go up top. He's got it down the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Right on the money. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Second down coming up. Anderson with the carry. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. Snap it to the back. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Trying to convert, Illinois comes to the line. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Going for it all. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. The give to the back. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively, you've got to be good on 3rd down and in the red zone. For this defense giving up a 3rd down like that, that is just a gut punch.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Wells. They're working that left side. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39. And the Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to run for it.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Because there wasn't great anticipation by the QB throwing that in route against zone coverage, the DBs were able to rally to the football and knock it away.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. He's got an open man. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Yeah, and I like this offense keeping the foot on the gas. You got to lead by a couple scores, but keep the foot on the accelerator. Nice job. Another big play down the field for this offense.
They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Purdue! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass, it's Adams. Grabbed in the middle, it's Randolph. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Grab near the marker, it's Randolph. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Snags it inside the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room, because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw, it's Wells. It's complete. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
You know, because this offense doesn't use the fullback too often, it's almost as if the defense forgot about him on that last play. He goes out and catches the ball for a first down.
Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Boilermakers are facing third and inches. They'll try to run for it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And this offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Breaks into the open. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, it's Wells. Got the quick pass. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
And they're kind of going to their closer now, right? Like they give it to the physical guy that gets downhill, north-south, right away, hard to tackle, falls forward, paving holes, and this is a good opportunity for this offense.
And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track.
Oh, they block it. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Dangerous screen into traffic. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's taking a deep shot. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looks it in at the 40. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive starting here from the 45. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day tonight. And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Boilermakers moving quickly to the line. To the air, it's Wells. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Here's a throw downfield late. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Slams it ahead. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They'll try to tack on a little extra to this lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. Trying to slam it. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown in the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go into the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.